Ham, 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 ham. What else more is there to say? It's the cornerstone of every holiday gathering, and today we're making the perfect ball bait version of it. So, let's get started.
せーのでもそんなんじゃダメもうそんなんじゃほら心は進化するよもっともっと
Alright, we got some pretty minimal ingredients as well as, of course, our beautiful ham, which we'll come back to in a second. So first things first, we're going to start making our sauce, glaze, juice, whatever you want to call it. Real simple stuff. We're just using the juice from our pineapple cans and maraschino cherries. We need a good amount of honey, a little bit of molasses, and a dash of Worcestershire sauce, and just mix that up. Make sure that molasses and honey are pretty well dissolved. Put that aside and it's on to the hammy ham. We gotta do a little bit of cleanup by first cutting off the fat that you see here. There's the fat. That's the skin. Skin good. Fat no good. Fat gotta go. And just make your way around the ham, chopping off all of that fat, and don't worry, there's still gonna be lots of fatty flavor. All of this here is very excess and you don't want this, okay? I promise you. So just take your time, trim her up. She needs to be beautiful and presentable, and of course, taste delicious. A little 360 modeling here. As you can see, she's looking slim and beautiful. A little bit of fat is okay. And now we're gonna sit her upright in the way that we're gonna bake it and start cutting a grid, basically scoring the ham. Get a nice checkerboard shape from top to bottom, side to side, making sure that your incisions are deep enough. And this is a half slice of ham, so that part that's actually cut off, which is flat, we're not gonna do anything with that. But if you have a whole ham, make sure you're scoring it all around. Our lovely ham lady here loves those diamonds, so just cut well, cut those big diamonds in there. Just like that, perfecto. Well scored. Look at those beautiful lines and intersections, which are very key for this next step. Here we got some cloves, lots and lots of cloves, and we're gonna stab these into each intersection that we just cut. We want to fill this ham up with that clovey flavor. Every little crevice, and bam. That's gonna be straight flavor right there. Okay, transfer this to a roasting pan now. Get that juicy glaze back in business, and we're about to do some injecting here. Time to play doctor with our syringe and just start injecting all of that honey glaze straight inside our hammy girl. You want to make sure you get every side evenly distributing all of that delicious moisture inside the ham. We'll be injecting about 1/2 of the glaze mixture here, saving the rest for another time. And get her all juiced up and electrifying. Don't forget to push the cloves in back after this because the juice kind of expands the ham. And you can see the flat part where it's sliced off. We don't really do anything with that, but if you have a full ham, make sure you're cloving the whole thing, okay? And you can do this the night prior and just leave it in the fridge to save time. That's exactly what I did this time. You can cook it right away though. So since I did leave this in the fridge, I will do a really quick re-inject just to kind of juice it up a little bit. You can kind of see that it's dried out. And trust me, this is not the last time we're going to be injecting this bad boy. Make sure she is well covered with some foil, and it's time for round 1 in the oven. We'll be doing lots of babysitting during this cooking process, but first things first, just bake on 350 degrees for 2 hours. Get her back onto a surface, remove the foil, and bring out the leftover juice. You should have about 1/2 still, and we're gonna start injecting yet again. And if you think the ham looks too dry or you need more juice, just make more juice. It's that simple. The last third of the juice is going to be used to glaze the exterior of the ham. It's going to be shiny and mouth-watering. Cover that back up with foil, and it's time for round 2 in the oven this time, around 45 minutes on the same 350 degrees temperature. She's getting a little bit of color now. We're definitely getting somewhere. At this point, we're going to be trimming off a little bit of the skin because it's just way too tough and it's pretty ugly. So get it off. No flaws on my lady. The cloves have done their job, their lifespan is expired, time to discard. With that juice at the bottom of the pan, we're gonna do some injecting yet again. Keep her moist and juicy at all times, and now it's time for some pineapples and cherries. However many slices of pineapple it takes to cover the surface of your ham, that's how many pineapples and cherries you'll need. Oh, and toothpicks. Make her pretty and feel like she's on a tropical island, you know? And of course, we gotta moisturize. Always gotta moisturize. She's gonna be so juicy and tender. Oh yeah. Final round in the oven, baked uncovered until it reaches 140 degrees, and look at her. Just look at her. Can't forget the base, the final product. It's gotta be juicy. It's gotta be juicy. Cover it up with foil and let it rest for about half an hour, and then it's ready to serve. I'm gonna lay down a bed of American parsley for her to rest on. And she is ready to take the throne. The absolute queen of holiday gatherings. We're taking that ham to the next step. What do we have in this pot here? It's all of that juice from the bottom of the pan, being cooked and occasionally stirred on a low heat until it becomes a nice thick glaze. Just like this, and it's ready. Get that black magic all up in there, in the pineapples, in the ham, everywhere, everywhere. And now just blowtorch away for the most phenomenal glazed crust on this already 10 out of 10 ham. Our plate of ham swizzle. Okay, we got the ham, a little bit of pineapple, and I also brought a Hawaiian roll just as a little friend. Itadakimasu. So freaking tender. So easy to chew. It literally kind of just melts in between the teeth. I mean, I know my ham is good, but like this is amazing. So smooth. Such a delicate balance between the fat and the lean meat. And it's just amazing. Better than turkey? Maybe. I know it's like a controversial topic, but sometimes I really do think ham is better than turkey. It's got the most accurate amounts of sugar, salty, smokiness, and they all just kind of collaborate together to create like the perfect slice of ham. I think this will definitely outshine the turkey if you make both of them, which you should. Make sure you watch my other video before you watch this one. But this is the greatest ham of all time. I'm just gonna say it right now. Plus, this is so easy to make. There's what, like five ingredients? 6? 7? But you really just wanna make sure that you're tending to the ham during the cooking process. Simple as heck, taste phenomenal. Best of luck to all of you. Happy holidays. Thanks for watching.
ふわふわるふわふわり